Good morning and welcome back. The good news is we don't have to sing this morning, Brian. We've got a lovely choir doing it for us.
They're doing a great job over there, that's for sure.
Better them than us. Okay, something you are good at, though. We're talking about cars today, and obviously cooler weather now, but once that summer really starts to heat up, we want to make sure our cars keep us cooled down. So talking about cooling systems.
Absolutely. Cooling systems are often forgotten, so we want to talk a little bit about them. We're heading into the hot summertime, and this is when we start seeing thermostats sticking, hoses blown, things like that could be prevented if they were inspected properly by somebody that's qualified prior to getting into that high heat.
Okay, so how often should we have the cooling systems checked?
Minimum once a year. Coolant levels obviously should be checked regularly during normal service, but we really want to put a good eye on the cooling system and all its components once a year. So everything from fan clutches to thermostats that should be replaced when coolant's replaced, along with checking all the hoses, making sure they haven't become hard or extremely spongy, pressure testing the cooling system, make sure we have no leaks. And then when we start talking about replacing coolant, obviously we have different types of coolant now.
Right.
As with all different kinds of cars. So extended life coolant, usually we want 4 years, 3-4 years max, 50,000 miles. We want to do it a little earlier than the manufacturer recommends. It prevents the breakdown of the different metals in the system, and which can attack things like the radiators and thermostats and valves. Or if it's regular ethylene glycol coolant, 2 years, 24,000 miles, it needs to be replaced to keep those kind of things from happening.
Okay, anything in particular we can look for, warning signs we may notice behind the wheel?
If you get a temperature light, pull the vehicle over right away. I'm going to tell you now. Most folks will say, well, I only drove 5 miles home. That's pretty much the end of an engine if a vehicle's overheating, correct? And it can turn into thousands of dollars. So if you do, get yourself to safety first, obviously right away, but as soon as you can, get the vehicle pulled over, turned off, get it in and have it inspected.
Hard to think we're going to need air conditioning out here
it's
this morning. I've got the goosebumps. Yes. All right, Brian, thank you. Pleasure as always, and we'll see you back next weekend.
You got it. Thanks so much.
Take care.
Take care.